Hello, my little rock stars. Hope you're all doing well today. We are going to move along in our math book, and we're going to be on lesson 10.7, which is add using place value. Okay, we know place value is another word for our tens and ones. So the page I'm on today is page 579. And at the top it says, Al has 25 rocks. His friend gives him 16 more rocks. How many rocks does Al have now? Can you make a 10? Show how you know. Use blocks to help you. Well, I do have my blocks here, but I'm going to do it using a picture that I'm going to draw to help you. So we know Al has 25. So our first number is 25. 25 we know has 2 tens and 5 ones. And then his friend gives him 16 more. So we know 16 is 1 10 and 6 ones. Okay, I'm going to start by adding my ones. When I count up my ones, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can't have 11 ones. So whenever I have 9 or more than 9 ones, I need to start making a 10, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to circle 10 of my circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is up here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so these ones I'm going to be trading in for a 10. So when I go to add now, if I cross all these off, I'm just going to forget they're there because I'm going to make them a 10. Now when I cross them off, I count my tens. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4 tens. And I have 1 1 left over. So 25 plus 16 is 41. Did I make a 10? I did, because whenever you have 10 or more, you need to trade them in to make a 10. Over on the next page, page 580, at the top of the page, they just go through that again with you. They say when you add, sometimes you need to make a 10. Add ones, 8 ones plus 6 ones in this example, equals 14 ones. 14 has 1 10 and 4 ones. So we need to draw our picture and make our trade, right? They circled the 10 ones over here, and then they added their ones, so they took these 10 ones and turned them into a 10. So it says you can make a 10 with the 14 ones, and then you'd have 4 ones left. 1, 2, 3, 4 left over that aren't in the circle. Now you can finish adding. So when you add now, there's now 1, 2, 3, 4 tens, and there are 4 ones. Okay. Number 1, they kind of did it for us, but we are still going to work through this one. It's 35 plus 15. So what we can do is draw a picture. So here, 35 is 1, 2, 3 tens and 5 ones. 15 is 1 10 and 5 ones. Then I'm going to look over to my ones. I'm going to count them all together. I don't even need to count these ones because I know that 5 plus 5 is 10. So I'm going to circle all of those because I'm going to be trading them for a 10. I have no ones left over. None. Right? It's a 0 there. Now I have 5 tens. Did I make a 10? Yep, I did. Okay, let's do one more together. Over on page 581. 27 plus 25. So over in this thing, I'm going to use this to draw my pictures. So 27 is 2 tens and 7 ones. 25 is 2 tens and 5 ones. Okay, so when I count my ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can't have 12 ones because the number 12 has 1 10 and 2 ones. So that means I can make a 10. I'm going to circle those 7 plus the ones down here to make it equal 8. 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'll include these 3 here. And then I have 2 leftover ones. And these 10 ones, we move over here. So we have another 10. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens and 2 ones left over. Did I make a 10? Yes, I did. Okay. So on this page, on number 3, you're going to do the exact same thing here. And sometimes you will make a 10, sometimes you won't. So if you don't, you just circle the no. And down here, it's saying to show these numbers, so you can draw them in wherever you want to. You can draw them on the side or on a separate piece of paper. And to find the sum of 37 plus 33. So we'd be plugging these numbers in here. 37 plus 33. And that's where we put our answer is right here. And then we have to go back and circle, did we make a 10, yes or no? So use this little area if you need to draw your picture. 3 10s, 7 1s. 3 10s, 3 1s. Right, so just the same thing, just a little different setup. So you can complete that page, and also you can move on to page 582, which is asking you the same kind of problems. They're adding 2-digit numbers, and when you go to solve them, you can figure those things out the same way by drawing your picture and by making 10s if you need to. And then you're going to move on to page 583, which looks exactly like the examples we just did, and there's another look at the top where they go over it again. And then on the back, the same thing. You have some word problems here and some practice, and they'll have word problems with 2-digit numbers they want you to add. And so we know that you can just draw your picture to help you see if you need to make a 10 or not, and to find out what the answer would be for those. All right, good luck.